I know, I understand, I'm very aware. 4 videos in one day is kind of pushing the obsessive mark. But I want to. I know I'll be really busy and tired when I come home. Busy tomorrow, going to Club Cadillac, and I'll be tired when I get home. So maybe I won't. I won't do this for another week. So I want to. I want to put some a meaty few meaty first day on YouTube and see how many views I get. Let's go. What to talk about? This is like the albums and the odds are coming out because I'm going over everything I've said in the last few hours. Roughly an hour's break between each video. What is there to say? I have no comments to go on. I have nothing to share that can really be said. The sky is, hold on, I can't go backwards. Okay. Sky's night is falling, night is coming. And the porch and everything, and the little birds come to eat out on the deck. It's kind of comforting being around people in an AFC. Let's talk about life in an AFC. It's comforting being around people. It's like I don't do well when I live by myself. It's like I need someone to bullshit with, I guess. And there's always people to bullshit here with. Just kind of sounding boards for my own psyche sometimes. Like if another patient. Not patient, if another consumer, I guess they call us consumers. But if another consumer has a mental fixation and they like playing around with it, as we do as schizophrenics and schizo-affected bipolar, what we do is we kind of just BS bullshit about it. And it's therapeutic for both of us, so... Jason here is my best friend. What we do is we just bullshit. Mark is kind-hearted. Mark A is kind-hearted, and he's always wanting to make sure that I'm doing okay. He's very nice. Jeff, he takes care of the birds and the outside, and he likes helping out with meal preps and things like that. Mark D, he's 70 years old. He just came out. He was at Woodstock, and he was in a 1% motorcycle club and lived an interesting life. And now he's the next door down from me. So it's like it takes all kinds that you run into, and then we have about 6 or 7 staff members, all women. All the people that live here are guys. Who did I leave out? John. He doesn't say much. He stays in his room a lot. But he's a nice fellow. You know, the medication for schizo spectrum disorders kind of slows you down. Physically, your speech, and also mentally, it slows you down a little bit. And I think that goes into your daily life when you live in an AFC, because I don't know, you could call us all lazy, but it just goes with the territory. I mean, we don't have the energy, we don't have the ambition that a lot of people do. It takes a lot to keep ambition as a schizo spectrum person, to keep ambition and to keep things tidy and to keep things going forward in a happy healthy way. It takes a lot of day-to-day skill building, and I'm talking about basic skills that toddlers learn. Is something that we don't take for granted, because what we have to do is we have to like get over the abolition, which is a fancy word for saying the meds don't make us not want to do anything positive in regards to hygiene, in regards to anything, really. Just sit around and smoke or drink your life away. A lot of people in my situation are homeless, and that's a shame. And I've ran risk of running into that situation myself in the last few years. And it's because the complete freedom that comes with homelessness is like having $1 million to anybody else. Like you're patronized your entire life when you're schizospectrum. And just the freedom of the open road and the freedom of being homeless is like having $1 million. It's the same difference. You get to go where you want. You get to do what you want. You get to be your own mind and not have the abolition, not have all the things. It's like you still probably won't shower as much, but we do need those things that AFC provides, and it's not good being homeless. And it may feel like $1 million, but it's like winning the lottery. You're going to regret it eventually. You're going to squander that time that could have been better spent going to places like I Am, which is a community outreach for mentally ill called Club Cadillac. I'm going there tomorrow, and I'm going to participate and give back to my community and perhaps learn some job skills along the way, learn some people skills, and it also gets me up and showered and breakfasted and out in the wide world, away from this house for a few hours every day till like 3 o'clock or so. And then I'll come home and we'll see how it goes. I know that most people are not as lucky as me to have as clear as mind as I do. A lot of people with mental illness are afraid a lot of the times, and they are dealing with a lot of trauma. Traumatic things have happened to me, and I might even have PTSD, but I'm able to overcome those terrors most of the time. I don't fly away very much, but sometimes I do when social situations get overwhelming. Like, this is the second AFC I've been. This is like a state-run facility, state sanctioned, state money, state. It's through a nonprofit organization called CMH, and Northern Lakes Community Mental Health is what that stands for. And they also run Club Cadillac. They do a lot of good in my area, and I'm just sitting here trying to do good. Like, my parents may not know it, but a lot of the lessons I've learned in the last year that they've taught me have really been taken to heart, even if I did get in trouble with them on Friday. That was not my intention, but that's a story of drama that I really don't want to bring to my vlog. Maybe someday I'll talk about all the terror I raised, or the hell I raised when I was too wild and drinking and everything. I didn't do anything to anybody else. I just was being slightly self-destructive, and my family doesn't like that. So who can blame them? Anyway, here's 10 minutes. Thank you. I'll put this on.